What's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. I want to thank you guys for being with me on the channel. I do have a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. And I'm getting the energy around like being possessive, okay? So I do feel like your Divine Masculines, I feel like they're worried that their possessive energy is going to push you away. But on the other hand, like they need to express it, okay? They need to express a lot of the pent up feelings that they have towards you. And right now in this very moment, I do feel like for some of you, like your masculines are dealing with this feeling of just wanting to possess you. And they know it's not fair. They know that they may be still dealing with karmic situations. They know that maybe like approaching you again or coming back into your life or wanting to come back into your life does require them to make some sort of change. Whatever conflict pushed you guys into separation in the first place, I'm picking up that this Divine Masculine hasn't fully resolved things, but they can't help but like mosey back into your life to maybe like pay attention to what it is you have going on. I do feel like many of you are in this place of experiencing a lot of freedom on the journey. I'm getting experimenting as well for the Divine Feminines, which is probably why they're feeling so possessive of you, because it's like, well, where do you think you're going? Like experimenting with what exactly? But I feel like the Flirt card in the Romance Angel Oracle deck, you're just extending your lighthearted energies in every area of your life, and it's requiring you to maybe network. Many of you have a lot of people coming towards you right now with a lot of opportunities, or just people are drawn to your energy. You're making small talk, or you're just finding that maybe people are smiling at you, or just somehow the universe is placing you into really beautiful, gentle environments, Divine Feminine, and I feel like it's really bugging your Divine Masculines. But part of this journey is recognizing these really deep feelings that they have for you, and it's coming out in like the darker side of the energies, okay, that they experience, okay? Then right now, in this moment, at this point on the journey, they cannot help but feel really possessive of you, okay? So let it out, Divine Masculines. So let's get their main energy, okay? So we do have, so the Six of Swords here. So they feel like they're maybe in competition for your attention or your affection, okay? They do know that at this point you may have options. I feel like the Six represents perseverance, okay? Like just moving ahead, moving on, going on with something anyway. And that could be your energy, Divine Feminine. I feel like a lot of you, what your masculines may not know is like a lot of you really didn't want to detach from the journey in the way that you've done. A lot of you were really scared to go on this path of exploring your options and experiencing that energy of freedom. But I think that you might have hit a brick wall somewhere on the journey where the universe was like, hey, listen, if you don't freaking cross that bridge, you're going to be stuck in this cycle with this Divine Masculine, okay? Yeah, they may not want you to cross the bridge, and they're going to make you feel like some kind of changes are going to happen. And the minute you decide, okay, I'm going to stay and not cross the bridge, and you miss that opportunity, they're going to dive right back into old patterns. So it's either you cross that bridge and allow this space, or stay, go through the honeymoon phase only to crash and burn. Okay, so many of you were like, okay, you've made that very clear, universe. Thank you very much. And you skipped, hippity hopped over that goddamn bridge. Okay, a lot of you were like, okay, whew. Now that you've stepped over that bridge, you guys are like at this round table. Okay, you're really at this round table having, again, discussions. A lot of people really want to get your attention, make small talk with you. A lot of you are doing a lot of networking. Networking is the word that really stands out. It could be in this like either like in a personal way. Many of you are just like making friends. A lot of you may be exploring like certain things like dating apps. Later down the line, I do feel like a lot of you are going to be like, okay, and that was just not for me. But you're in this state of exploration, and I feel like the universe is saying like, just go. Go and explore, and I will keep you safe. But your energy needs to learn, and you need to grow. And the reason why you're not able to do that and experience just certain things that you're deserving of is because you have your masculine here holding on to your energy very tightly, being very possessive of you. Okay, because I feel like they don't want anybody else to experience your energy. But part of this karma, even with like the Six of Swords energy, like having to persevere, maybe having to like go after you. Okay, they're wanting to go after you. Okay, they want to be at the round table here. Many suitors are coming and sitting at the round table making offers. Yeah, nah. Watch Mako. Mako in Trinidad is like, I think in French they say Makomir, but it's like somebody who's nosy, right? I feel like this is your divine masculines energetically. Like many of you might have a lot of experience where it's like the minute you get to moving on or deciding that you want to get to know others, it's like, boom, that's when your masculines will kind of show up in your life unexpectedly or reach out, or you'll get some kind of like strong energy coming through from them. It's because, yeah, part of them is like, hey, listen, I know some things on this journey, and part of this knowing that I'm experiencing or having is like, you're mine. That's where this whole possessive thing is coming from. Because as you move forward on the journey, like they also get feelings of like needing to move forward, persevere, right? So a lot of them are just heavy in their thoughts right now of like, I need to hold back, I'm going to go crazy. But it's like, no, they have to feel every single bit of it. Part of it is like, you know, the karma as well for just balancing things, like, you know, expressing a bit of their truth here. This raw animalistic urge to possess you, like it's a very real feeling that a lot of them are dealing with, okay? And it's okay because it is rooted in this passion for you. And I feel like little by little they're gonna have to, you know, just break it down and really push themselves to be more authentic, okay? What do they like? Okay, let's ask the Tarot of Sexual Magic here a question in regards to this Six of Swords energy, okay? In terms of them just needing to be able to express these feelings, what's behind the feeling of like just being possessive over you? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups here. They want you to choose them and only them. I feel like the Two of Cups is like, I want you, I want to make love to you, you know. I'm going to be the only one to, I feel like, you know, be with you in this way, or experience intimacy with you in this way. I feel like for them, it's okay that you're going out there and networking and making small talk and making friends. But in terms of any of you embarking on some sort of romantic journey, like, I'm getting like major cock block energy here. Okay, a lot of you will have these experiences where it's like you really do feel like, okay, it's time to experience this freedom and cut ties with this journey. And then that's when you experience intense levels of your divine masculine. It's almost like you're triggering that awakening each time you peel off layers of feeling attached to these cycles, trying to hold on to something that's really painful, right? Like, I feel like holding on only makes them repel. And then when you let go, it creates that natural balance of them wanting to pursue you, which the masculine energy, it's like, or like action oriented, or like that forward movement, right? So it's like they come towards you and you receive it, right? They come towards you, you receive it. And that's the big lesson that many of the divine feminines, I think, are learning this year. Like, no matter how long you've been on the journey, I think 2025 is like that lesson of receiving, right? The more you nurture, take care of yourself, create success, abundance, the more that you just really just sink into your own feminine energy, the more somebody else just wants to give you the world. Okay, and just part of sinking into your feminine energy at this time is really just filling your own cup. Like, if you guys look here, there's the chocolates and the full chalice, okay, topped with, it looks like some kind of flower, some kind of rose in here. See, the thing is, divine feminine, what I'm getting out of this Two of Cups energy with the chocolates, or it actually looks like dates here as well. And there's also like this scarab. I'm hearing like you're a rare beauty, or you're like a rare gem, especially with the scarab there. And it's driving them insane. Like, they may be expressing themselves in all kinds of intense and crazy ways, but I feel like that's why they're like, you gotta just let it out. They need to be able to express whatever it is they're going through right now. Like, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are fueled with a lot of sexual energy for you. And because they can't do anything about the sexual energy, they could be creating things like crazy. Okay, that is the way they could be dealing with this love that they feel for you. Because the Two of Cups is like, my mind is made up. Remember I shared a reading for you guys that talked about like, this is it, like my mind is made up. They were feeling that energy of like, they don't want anybody else. I feel like this is what is happening with your divine masculines. It's like, if you're with somebody right now, like if a lot of you are exploring romantic love, new love, they're pining after you energetically. Okay, and I feel like you're at the center, like you're the muse of all of their creativity right now. Many of your masculines could be overworking to try to keep themselves busy. If they don't keep busy, they are going nuts over just keeping tabs on you, watching you and your energy, and seeing you in this like free, ready to explore the world, ready for new love, just ready for whatever comes my way, because I'm in this Empress energy attracting. I've done all I've needed to do in terms of nurturing myself, taking care of myself. I'm hearing I've positioned myself well. And because, Empress, you positioned yourself well, you're now, attracting things at a very rapid pace. And I feel like a lot of your divine masculines see you in this light, and it's like they are going crazy. They don't know what the hell to do with the energy. They just want to possess you. They want to keep an eye on you, keep tabs on you every single second of the day. Many of them might find that like they could be like overreacting to this energy a little bit. Like it's like this kind of immature energy as well, competitive energy that's coming over them also. And that's coming from that possession. It's almost like it all wants to be puked out. Your masculines are they're acting a fool for you right now. Okay? Everybody is a pawn in this game right now. With your divine masculines acting a fool for you, everybody else is just a pawn in this game of them acting a fool for you. But like I said, they need to be able to express it, because within all of this expression and just kind of like whiling out, many of them are finding themselves again through this expression. It's like desiring you and pursuing you and feeling competitive for you feels really good for them. It's making them feel alive again in every single area of their life. It's like bringing them to life, feeling like, oh shit, I have to compete for you, but I had you right here. And now I have to compete for you. But low-key, they kind of like that feeling, because having to compete for you is now bringing out that masculine side of them, mixed in with just that creative energy, the sexual energy for you. But because they can't express it to you sexually right now, they're like, I need to do something. So I feel like they're courting you through their creativity. They're trying to get your attention. Hey, look at what I'm doing. Check out what I'm doing. Okay, this is the way that they may be courting you or just trying to make love to you energetically, is like, hey, like, I need you, I want you, I'm hearing a song, because I keep hearing Ellie Goulding. You could see the world you brought to life. They're bringing some kind of magic to life, and you are the muse. This whole possessive, jealous energy that a lot of your divine masculines are feeling with the freedom. Didn't I say that in one of those readings? The freedom that you've created for yourself. Many of them are just like, they're feeling really triggered by it. Yeah. And now, because they're feeling triggered by it, they have one or two options. They can go sulk, or they can do something great with the energy. And I feel like, again, I keep seeing peacocks. So peacocks could be something significant for you guys on your journey, or you may just want to like look up what the symbolism is of peacocks right now, because I feel like they're flaunting their feathers, or their feathers are just up, and they're trying to get your attention in some way. I feel like everything they are doing right now screams that they can't stop thinking about you, or they can't get enough of you in some way. Okay, because you're ready to embark on some kind of journey here, like entertaining somebody else, something else. You're entertaining it, because I'm seeing that somebody's actually coming to the round table, which means it's up for discussion. They don't want you seeing anybody else and having that even be something that's up for discussion. They loved it when you were off in the mountains meditating and celibate. Okay, now that you're ready to step down the mountain, right? She trotting down the mountain, high heel and ting. They don't like it. It's so triggering, because now that you guys are strutting down the mountain, it's like, whoo, you should have seen what that time off did. You should have seen what that time in that cave did. Okay? Raw. You came out of that cave looking raw. Sexual. It's like you aged backwards 10 years. Okay? You're in this new energy. It's confident. It's arrogant. It's a little bit cocky. But at the same time, like you sense that humility there. You know how to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I don't know. It's like they're seeing you kind of be maybe sexy in a way that they're like, wait a second, I never experienced that when I was with you. What's all of this? holy shit. I feel like some of them are just going absolutely insane, and it's making them act like a kid. Okay? Again, what is behind again, all of these intense feelings? How are they moving through this possessive energy for you? It's funny. They're definitely in a creative space, okay? And I feel like this is probably what they're hiding here, okay? They could be worried about what it is you may be doing under the moon with somebody else. I'm hearing that Moonlight song from Coyote Ugly. You can try to resist, you can hide from my kiss. But you know, can't fight the moonlight. Ooh, goodness. Can't fight the moonlight. He knows, Divine Feminine. You can't fight the moon energy. The moon energy is like strong feminine energy, right? It is asking you to really step out of your comfort zone. And part of stepping out of your comfort zone is kind of like slipping out of his grips, like slipping out of his fingers. And he is just like, gosh, damn it. Okay. The cat's there like, I told you, bro. Like, I told you should not play the ass, but you want to play the ass. You know, the cat there is like, you know, the companion that's listening to all of these frustrating thoughts and, you know, maybe just trying to give wise counsel. I feel like the cat is really trying to say, like, I told you. I'm trying really hard not to say, I told you so. And that's what they're frustrated about. Okay, this is like their creative process right now. You are absolutely their muse. They are trying their very best to express it and just let it out. That's what I'm saying. They need to let it out. Okay, this is this whole feeling of just going nuts over the fact that you could be doing anything. You could be anywhere. They don't even care that it could be just like a platonic, lighthearted relationship or friendship that you could be in. They don't want people spending time with you. They don't want anybody to be in that presence and that essence of you, okay? Because you are theirs. It's like everything you do, Divine Feminine, is sacred to your masculine. They don't want anybody hearing your voice. They don't want anybody hearing your laugh. Like, that smile is for me, okay? That's what I'm hearing. And it's frustrating to them because it's like, they might see you out there just doing things. And again, I'm feeling like it could be very platonic for some of you. Like, it's not even a big deal. Like, you might just be out and about, like, you know, with other people, or just, you know, even if it's other men in, like, you know, business settings, whatever the case is, you guys are updating, like, your socials with stuff that you have going on behind the scenes. Remember I said networking for some of you? They cannot stand it, okay? Many of you are maybe getting promotions, or like, you're making your dreams come true. That's what it is. You're going after your goals, Divine Feminine. And that's what's making it so easy to really detach, either away from your masculines or this journey. But they're going insane. They're just like, I'm not used to seeing you like this. They're going to have to find better ways to express it. But again, whatever they're doing, it's all part of this whole experience and this journey with you. Okay, guys? Like, I do feel like somebody genuinely is falling in love with you, and it's coming out now in ways where it's like jealousy, you know, possessiveness, and they're like, okay, wait a second, I can't love like that. I gotta stop. I gotta sort through these emotions. I'm gonna scare her away if I approach her like that. So that's like the frustrating part, is like realizing that you are literally changing them, and you're not even doing anything. Literally, what's changing them is you deciding that you're just gonna go about and live your life and just go after what it is you want, right? Divine Feminine's like, you're setting very clear expectations for yourself. You're like, wait a second, I don't need to pine after anybody. Like, really and truly, like, that shit makes me tired. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Many of you really like recognize your Empress energy, right? You're like, oh, I'm not gonna let nobody let me play the ass, okay? I'm just gonna sit my ass down here because I got big fish to fry. And they love this energy, this recognition, okay? They love it. And now that you guys have sat down and realized that about yourself, like, man, I ain't gotta do shit, bro. Like, I ain't got to do shit other than sit here and focus in on my own energy, nurturing myself, my goals, my dreams, what makes me happy, when I wake up, what do I want my day to look like from start to finish. It's like, that's what you guys started focusing on. And guess what? You started drawing all of it in. Okay, so Yeah, somebody is literally sorting through these deeper emotions for you, even if it is coming off as like, I just want to possess your energy right now. They've just got to express it, okay? They love you deeply, and yeah, they are literally just trying to pick apart the feelings and get to like the depth of it, which is love. But at this time, it's like, why do I feel like sexually frustrated, possessive, jealous? I don't want anybody to have her. Yeah, homie, it's because you in love. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this one. If you guys would like to do a personal session with me, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am on wizio.com, hipsy.com, and if you guys would like some of the more sensual readings, check out the membership section. I did post it in the community board as well. I'll try to do that at least once a week, guys, so that you have the links to quickly click, because some of the readings there might resonate for you. I've spent time creating quite a nice little library, and they are in the membership section because those are the readings that are a little bit more private, because I do give my own personal take and aspects from my own journey as well. So yeah, I would love to have you guys there. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. You take it easy. Thanks for being with me on the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? All right. Bye, guys.